Today I'm going to do a speech on plastic surgery and the fact that the public needs restraints on plastic surgery. So I am trying to persuade the public to enforce a policy that says that you need to consult your general practitioner before following through with plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery. The main problem right now is the amount of people getting plastic surgery. According to the ASPS, which is the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, in 2016, there was $1.5 billion increase in expenditures over the past year alone, and Americans spend more than $15 billion on surgical and non-surgical procedures for the first time ever. Of course, women are having more of these surgeries than men, so the people to reach out for would be the women in our generation, especially because it's so popular within social media. The numbers are too high. Also, according to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, since the year 2000, procedures have risen 115%, and there have been 15.9 million surgical and minimally invasive cosmetic procedures performed in the United States in 2015, which I see would be a very big problem because it's 2018 now, so only in 18 years when this was taken, in 15 years, procedures have risen 115%. So it's clearly a problem that's persisting, and I believe that from here on out it will only get worse and worse. So now would be the time to try to put a stop to it. Okay. Let's see. Also, according to Anna Schaefer at Healthline, common plastic surgeons complications. Okay, so also I wanted to talk about the common complications that occur from plastic surgery and cosmetic surgeries, because they are not all successful. According to Anna Schaefer at Healthline, common plastic surgery complications are hematomas, which occur in 1 to 6% of breast augmentation procedures, and is most common after facelifts. There's nerve damage also, while 15% of people permanently lose nipple sensation. Infections like cellulitis, which is a skin infection, occurs in 2 to 4% of people, and scarring, which occurs in after 2 to 5% of breast augmentation procedures. This study was medically reviewed by Peggy Placher on February 4th, 2015. Second, I would like to talk about the cause. It was the cause, which is why people don't want to go to their doctors and are having complications with their surgeries. According to the National Institutes of Health, many patients don't seek a referral from their general practitioners because they fear an unsympathetic response, and it's easier to make a self-referral to a clinic as an option. Also, according to the NCBI, social media was used by 46% of patients in 2015, and 40% of these were strongly influenced when choosing a specific doctor, influenced by the social media. 85% of plastic surgeons thought the information found on social media could lead to unrealistic expectations. That leads me to another problem about plastic surgery, which is how it's too easily accessible with social media and the internet. A personal story that I found was of K. Michelle who's a singer, and she's also on Love and Hip Hop. And she did an interview with Sheila Bayless for People Magazine in June 2018. And she expresses that she thought changing her figure would further her music career. And she heard about a man in Atlanta who would inject her hips and butt with silicone to help her achieve the shape she desired. She says that he wasn't a doctor, it was black market, and they injected hydrogel into her, and that's what they were being called. So that's a perfect example of how you're not supposed to just go onto social media and pick a doctor, any doctor, just based off of what other people are doing, because it's very dangerous. That's why you're supposed to talk to your general practitioner previously, so that they could refer you to a good plastic surgeon to make sure that your surgery goes as expected. And I also wanted to say not to let social media influence you to get any type of